Hey, it's Reyff Designs again, and I'm coming back to you with a small little hack. Bought another Desiccant Dryer, and I wanted to basically show you what I did to mount it. Go from there and see how well it cuts. So I just want to do a quick video on this little maybe hack, I don't know, but it's another dryer that I've added to my Langmuir Crossfire Pro. What I did was got a 2-inch clamp that you'd use for conduit of some sort. You can get this at Lowe's. I bought a small Desiccant Dryer. It's a THB LM86, and I'll have a link down below for this. It's my first time trying this actual Desiccant Dryer. I already have a Desiccant Dryer before this one, and then I also have a Cool Harbor Freight dryer also. So I'm just trying to see, because this way I can actually physically check my desiccant, and I can dry these out, and I also have extra desiccant also. But I thought I'd just do a little test run and see how well it works. And I'm also going to see a longevity thing of how long these beads last and how much water I actually get in this little dryer. Again, I have a water air separator before this actual Desiccant Dryer. This is just an extra added dryer to my table, which I just have a small hose I got off of Amazon too, and I'll have a link for that. And I just add some couplers to it. And I have my razor weld 45 underneath here. And it's just one way that I can disconnect my my system or my air, so I can put my table away if I need to. It's just kind of a cool little piece I thought I would add. Just a little more dryer air. I've been cutting these trees out like no other. See how I do. I'm going to start cutting out some ornaments here in a second and see how they work. All right, so I've been cutting these trees out. It's been going fairly well, and I thought I had a little room left right in this area right here, and I thought, well, I might as well go ahead and see if I can cut some ornaments out bigger. Cutting on 11 gauge 1/8" steel just because I got a good deal on it. I'm going to cut some ornaments in this section here and see how well it goes. And again, I got that new dryer on there, so that works really well. So I know I've mentioned it before. I've got this Beck's Armory laser pointer. Sucker works really well. I basically use this to index small cuts or even bigger cuts. So I can find my zero. Sometimes I get dirty because, you know, the cutting. I just kind of line that up, square it up the best I can. I'm mainly only concerned with my index mark of where I'm going to start at. That way I can utilize all the material that I can. I'll go ahead and jog it. I want to see where my line's going to hit with my lasers. And a lot of times I'll just kind of key it over. Give me some room, not much. And then I'll go ahead and move it over, make sure I'm going to clear those other items. And it looks pretty good. Okay, so I will go ahead and get my setup zeroed. Once I get my crosshairs pretty much where I think I want to start at, I will then come into my fire control, excuse me. I'll go ahead and zero all work axes, and that will get me my new zero. Again, I'm fairly new to this myself. I'm figuring it out as I go, but I got a pretty good grasp on it now. I'm gonna go find a file and I named mine just G codes. That's what I put mine into. And I made a one that's for ornaments, fill ornaments. All right, so I already have my 0, which is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and check to make sure I have enough material compared to what I have on my screen. So I will go to continuous and I'm gonna bump it up. And I wanna get right up to about right there and see if I have enough material left. So my crosshairs are literally right here. So that gets me right to the top of my piece of material. And now I'll go all the way across and make sure I can get all the pieces in there. Okay, so it looks like all the ornaments can make it. So you have very little material left. And I will go ahead and hit work 0. And it will start taking me where I put my 0 at. All right, I'll turn off my lasers. I have my little switch up here. Again, Beck's Armory. It's a great piece, great, use it all the time. I like these, it does help. I've seen some videos where they burnt up, but I tell you what, man, it keeps the splatter down, at least for me. It only takes me a second to put it back on. All right, I'll get the shades on, get some gloves on, get my magnet ready, put my ground on, and we'll hit start. All right, so those were the last cuts. Cut pretty good. I'm still trying to get everything fine-tuned, all the pierce points and so forth, but this video wasn't about that. This video was mainly about this dryer. An inline dryer, Desiccant. I think it'll work. Air seemed to be good, no issues. The razor well was cutting well and nice. The great thing like about this unit is you can actually physically see all your desiccant little balls in there. Again, most of the time you can dry these out in a microwave or an oven and reuse them. So there you go, a little dryer hack. All right, so I hope this helps. This will be down below in my description if you want to buy it. I bought it from Amazon, nothing big. Bought some extra desiccant beads and I'll have that below too. And I think it's just another extra added dryer that's also going to help with the cutting process. As they say in all forms and such, water is your enemy. So one more way to dry out the water. See you on the next one.